All right, I should be live and direct. We got some sunlight coming through the window. Excuse me. Wow, sorry about that, guys. I was talking when I don't know if that was a belch or a hiccup. All right, I kind of like the way that little sunlight. Give me a minute, guys. Let me look at make sure our feed is good. I've been waking up, and I need to start drinking more water. Yeah, I need to start drinking more water, man. Feel like I ain't drinking enough water. All right, so what's up? What's up? This is your man, Orville J. Parker, aka Coach, guys. Welcome to my daily vlog, VLOG, not BLOG, vlog. All right. This is a series I do where I just jump on here, man, and I just share with you guys some of the behind the scenes and and just talk to you guys about the process of being a solopreneur, man. Just doing my thing, trying to build something. All right. So today I got some stuff done, man. We jumped up early. I was up at 3:30 this morning. And believe it or not, me and Vic was able to bang out another product. Not a real long product, another product, and to attach it to another product, a back end product. And we created the whole funnel. And we worked on this all morning. Just got done a little bit ago. So what is it, 8 o'clock? So we've been working on it since 3:30. So in 4 hours we were able to create a product. All the marketing swipes, the follow up emails, the landing pages, the sales page, the funnel itself, and we were able to tie it to a monthly membership program that's a $97 program that we're going to keep 40% commissions off of, and that's actually a program that's put out by Russell Brunson, the owner of ClickFunnels, and our front end product is a $50 ebook, all right, called Plan B, all right, which is very very cool how we did this, and so we just banged it out, man. It's not anything I'm gonna release right now. I'll probably wait till sometime in the beginning of next year. I had told myself I was only going to release the funnel that we're working on with the social commerce playbook and the legacy builder program. So we'll see. But when we get inspired, man, I jump on and we bang it on out. So we did create a whole nother product and a potential income stream this morning. And it's called Plan B. All right. And it's very, very powerful. Okay. So I did that, made a few updates to a page. And I kind of just want to talk to you guys today about what I'm doing, and why I'm doing what I'm doing. So you guys know that I have several little small brands that I've been promoting online for the last several years. The oldest is Trade Hippo, which used to be my brand that I had around my eBay store where I bought and sold gently used and vintage apparel. I shut that down at the beginning of the year, and I hadn't really done anything with it for the previous 3 years. But I decided to shut it down beginning of this year, and I kind of made a transition. I started researching, and I jumped into what we call social commerce, where I've been looking at product reviews, unboxings, and even TikTok Shop affiliate program. And I got involved in that at the beginning of the year. Stepped away from it for a long time while I was working on the publishing side of my in my publishing business, and I just recently went back over there. So now, going forward for this year, I will be taking a portion of my time and just really focusing on learning that game and doing that. And it feeds two different things for me. One is it gives me a place to be able to test out the ideals that we are researching in the publishing company. And it also gives me a chance to build another income stream, right? So I have Trade Hippo over there that's operating with that. Okay. And then I have Modern Frontier Publishing, which you guys know that's been the last brand that I've been promoting heavily on social media and talking about. And that's where we go out and research different proven income streams and frameworks and things like that. And then we compile the data into guides that we sell. And so we sell our research via a guide, and we do that. And we've been working on that all year now. And so now we're at the point now to where we've got this thing really dialed in. Even like this morning, man, that proved that we got it. We banging it, but we got it dialed in enough now to where I'm ready to start rolling out the products. And so everything that we're doing through that mostly is going to be sold through funnels. And so now we're working on that part, putting together the funnels and getting ready to roll out the first one, which is the social commerce playbook, which we are packaging and giving it away as a bonus with the product that we're reselling called the Legacy Builder Program, and that's a $900 product. So I'll be bringing information to you guys on that. But I think we've made about 20 something courses and guides. We've converted about 8 or 9 of them, probably 10 now, into ebooks. And so that's the other brand. So I got Trade Hippo, and then I have Modern Frontier Publishing. And then the last one is Avatar Pop Studios. You guys seen me promote this heavily for about 5 to 6 months on social media. And pretty much with that one, I own a small AI design agency where I create Pixar style and photorealistic animations. And did the same thing with that. We got in, validated the ideal. I got in, learned how to do it. All right. Turned it into a brand of a business. Went out and got some customers and clients, made some money with it. And then when I started focusing here on the publishing, we kind of pushed that to the back end and let it just do its thing. And now I'm getting ready to start running some ads on that also too. And so that puts me at 3 businesses, 3 different business models, all right, and 3 different potential income streams that have multiple income streams built inside of each one of them. Now, the reason I do that is because one of the things I learned, man, at the job, at the job, was I didn't want to be dependent on one income stream. The other thing is, as a creative, it allows for me to be able to move between different ideas, and I don't get bored, you know. And that's another thing. But then another thing is it allows me to be able to diversify, you know. So each one of these operate in a different space. So like if one space takes a hit in the marketplace, I got the other two to keep moving. All my income streams are not in the same space or category. Okay. And I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Does it take a lot to manage it? It does on the front end. When you're first putting the stuff together, it does. But once you get everything put together and you figure out the business model, then it's just a matter of creating a schedule that you can actually work them on. Like in my case, let's say for instance, like I like to get up. Let's just say a good round number, 4:30. Let's say I say, okay, well look, I want to work till 4:30 till the family gets home. So I literally have 12 hours and some change in that block of time. If you take out lunch and maybe doing some exercise and getting up and walking around, I got 10 solid hours, all right, in 3 businesses. So I can choose to work each business for 3.5 hours every day, or I might have certain days that I want to work on one business the whole day, or I might have days where I want to work on 2 different businesses and split the 10 hours up like that. That's the freedom of being an entrepreneur and doing things the way I'm doing it and having control of my time, that I get to fit that schedule like that. And and yeah, so one of the things I'm gonna be looking to do going into 2026 is just really getting this really dialed in. All right, getting it really dialed in. And I think right now I'm in a good position because I think I've done a lot of the work in the past year or two. So now I'm at a point to where I don't have to do all that. So now my time can be optimized. Like ever since I learned how to create the avatars and I stay on top of the software, and the more I do it, I just keep getting better and better. And so now with that business, it's just a matter of running ads. It's just a matter of running ads. And to actually complete the work is easy because my AI does it. All right. And I trained the AI over the last year to do it. And so that business there is really a easy business. I will, in that one, I'm only operating as a project manager. I'm not actually doing the work per se. I collect all the information and stuff like that, and then I give it to my AI. The AI does all the heavy lifting. Okay. So the only thing I need to do with that one is finish putting a few little systems in place as far as like paperwork and things like that to be able to keep the process smooth. With the e-commerce side, again, I'm dialing that in because one of the things I'm doing is the only products I am going to review are ones that I would use in this particular office here. Okay, as a entrepreneur and as a content creator, and then products that I would use in my leisure time. So you guys know I like to hike. Starting to camp more. I ride an e-bike, so things like that. I would cover things like that. So what that allows me to do is that allows me to be very streamlined on the products I pick. But then they make sense to me mentally. So like if I'm in here and I'm doing a review on this light, which is one of the items I have on TikTok Shop Affiliate Program, the small rig light, I can actually demonstrate that right here in the office. Okay. And I could do a video just like this where I'm talking about it. It don't even have to be anything that's real polished. But if I want a real polished video, I just roll in the studio. You guys seen at the mobile studio I have, which allows me to be able to do a more polished point of view video. But I'm keeping it simple. And then the other thing is with that business, I'm gonna go live once a day for about an hour on TikTok Shop Affiliate, but I'm not really stressing on doing anything with that. I just want to put the time in, the reps in, so I can get in the algorithm, get a presence on that. And most of my effort in 2026 with my e-commerce business is going to be getting brand deals. So going out, reaching out to software companies, gadgets, technology companies, gear for like content creators, and trying to get deals where I can go in and just do unboxings and review products for their brands. And that's UGC. You don't have to have any followers. You don't have to have any influence. You just got to know how to shoot the videos and communicate on video. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on this year. I think I'll get more bang for my buck doing that this year. And then with the publishing game, you guys know how I'm doing with the publishing game. I could stop with the publishing game. To be honest with you guys, I've created enough IP, intellectual property this year to carry me in my lifetime. To be honest with you, I can literally stop and just take what I've created and just keep making it better. I don't even have to create anything else new because we've created so many different products that are across so many different spaces that we literally could take one, to be honest with you guys, and build a business off of. But I have a catalog of courses and frameworks and trainings we've created over the last year and some change that I literally could stop and just perfect the ones that I have. Because most of the ones that we built are evergreen. They're not based off of trends. So it's just everyday. Like we have one that we did called Hidden Assets. And it's literally three little well, I ain't gonna say micro. That was a big course. And then we have two micro courses that go with that. That's more traditional marketing. Okay. Going into a business, looking at their business, doing an audit, figuring out, where they have these hidden assets in their business, these underutilized um, assets, and how to turn those into capital, man, by leveraging them. And that particular business there, and that publication there, that guide there, man, we could sell that forever. I mean, it's it is a evergreen guide. And then we did some really good ones. The Dealmaker Academy, where we're breaking down two really good business models in that. And then also, man, you got to realize we are a research based publishing company. So it's not like we got a bunch of gurus sitting here. We really go out and do real world research. Kind of like you see journalists do, or you see like authors do when a publishing company will contract with the author. They say, look, we want you to write a book on this. And the author goes out and does their research, and then they create the book. That's how we do. We're not sitting here and making things up. I'm not sitting here making things up. No, I've worked very hard at building out and training my AI to go out here and to really do this. And so we really put together some really, really good guides that are based off of factual information and improving frameworks, and the research that we do. And we're just really just trying to dial in and tighten up how we create them. We've tested out different ways of doing this, bigger courses, smaller courses, and so no, that's dialed in. So 2026 is going to be really good with that, because I think in 2026, what I just said would be something that we would do. We'll be really focusing on the titles and the things that we created this year and just getting them better. And then here and there, like I did this morning, I'll get an idea and we jump up and we just execute on it. And that allows for us to be able to take that and just go sit that over there. And that's important, because you want to keep that muscle going. of thinking of ideals and sitting down, fleshing it out, and then creating a potential business model around it. All right. So yeah, so that's it, guys. So that's why that's what I'm doing. And that's why I'm doing it. I'm kind of off today, man. Didn't get a lot of sleep. I'm good. But yeah, so I'm kind of off. So hopefully you guys got the message on that. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, guys. Got some things to do today. I'll be coming back to you guys probably later on. Oh, let me show you guys this. Take you over and just made a little update to the Trade Hippo website. I bet you guys ain't seen that in a while, have you? But basically, this is the one-page website that I do use for like my corporate brand. So like when people want to get information on me and just contact me, I send them here, and here they can go off to my other brand's website. So like here's Modern Frontier Publishing's website. I got to do a lot of more work on that site. They go here, they go to Avatar Pop Studios, and come over here. They can look at a lot of my work. I got to make some updates to this. I did updated a few pictures the other day, but I got to switch some of these around. Yeah. But everything I do, man, I try to keep it simple because you don't have to have complex websites anymore. I usually do one page landing pages or just a couple pages. This one here is going to eventually have a blog here, and Modern Frontier Publishing is also too. But yeah, so they're able to get to all of those through here. All right, and I went in and just made some updates to it today, just kind of changed some of the communication around the brands up some today. Yep, got it all set up. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and get my day started. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. God bless.